Alright, Shalom. I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, that belongs to the apostles, and then lots of great millstone and rule well, and salutations to the Akim around the world that pushes truth and sincerity. I want to entitle this video, Make Sure You Learn From Your Own Lessons. Because really and truly, the lessons that you'll be given in videos and so forth, or you'll be preaching or teaching others, there's be for the point of edification to the sheep, but it have a very good reason why the Most High does also bring out those lessons or those topics through you. You understand? And I've seen it many times. Something my brother could be bringing out certain topics that the Most High will inspire them to bring out, and really and truly that might be something that particular brother needs to work on. I've seen it many times, and I've also done it many times. I just have many videos I brought out before that was actually important for my edification, not just to bring it out for somebody else to learn it. You understand? I'll start with is that Romans 2? I'll start from Romans 2 verse 20. It say, an instructor of the foolish, a teacher of babes, which has the form of knowledge and the truth of the law, which is these scriptures, right? Because the prophets understand the laws and ordinances of the Most High. It said, thou therefore which teachest another, teachest thou not thyself? It said, thou that preachest a man should not steal, dost thou steal? Because when you making these videos and you teaching Israel the transgressions, as the scriptures say, right? Show the house of Israel the sins and so forth. These also, the same things that you teaching also have to be things that you trying to not do yourself, because you are the light, as the scriptures say. Say, why you have the light, walk in it. Lest darkness fall upon you. So really and truly, you're supposed to be these lessons supposed to edify you first, before you expect it to edify somebody else. You understand? Because the Most High gave you the knowledge for you to change yourself around. And then afterwards, whoever after you listen to you and get the understanding, that is between them and him. But your first objective is to work on yourself. Really and truly, when you're in this truth, as the scriptures say, seek out your own salvation with fear and trembling. Yes, you'll be teaching the sheep, but you are your first priority when it comes to making sure that you are in order. So really and truly, even if your videos don't get no views whatsoever, your first priority is to make sure that you learn from it. Because you can't change anybody. It's the Most High have to change them. You already understand how to make sure you work on yourself. Say verse 22, it say, thou that sayest a man should not commit adultery, dost thou commit adultery? Thou that abhorrest idols, dost thou commit sacrilege? So in other words, they're talking about practicing what you preach, which is something that will make you not a hypocrite. Okay, the definition of a hypocrite is somebody who doesn't practice what they preach. And the Most High and Yahushai, when he walked the earth, he talked about the penalty of hypocrites. You understand? It's not a nice penalty. He always referred to the Pharisees and the scribes and Pharisees as hypocrites, because they need to be practicing what they preach, and he constantly say that they will have their reward. If I could find that, I think that is somewhere in that is what 1240. Anyway, yeah, no, talk about receiving our portion with the hypocrites, which is something that the Most High abhors. You understand? Because if you're trying to preach this word and you're not actually practicing what you're preaching, then you're not being that light. You're not trying to be the example. Just like how Yahushua was the example for us. The men that you see following the scripture are supposed to be examples also for the others to look at and follow. You understand? Just like the apostles at Great Millstone. You understand? They are examples for brothers that are younger than them, that they could be able to look at. Them and, you know, get examples from them and have good ideas of how to deal with certain things and how to live and so forth. All the brothers, there's be examples for other brothers. So there, Matthew 7, I'll start from 3, right? It say, "And why beholdest thou the mote that is in thy brother's eye, but considerest not the beam that is in thine own eye?" Like I say, if you're breaking down these things and you're not actually trying to rehearse or practice these things, then you're not considering your own problems that had a fix. You're trying to tell Israel about their problems, and you have problems that you're not even trying to work on. That don't make any sense. You understand? These things supposed to be for your edification first, before anybody else. They say, "Or how wilt thou say to thy brother, Let me pull out the mote out of thine eye, and behold, a beam is in thine own eye? Say, thou hypocrite." Because that person not trying to be in an order. That person not trying to live with wisdom. They ain't trying to utilize the wisdom that they have. They just studying A. You want to tell this person to just do this, and you want to tell them they shouldn't do that, but you ain't studying the fact that you have your shit to work out also. Say, thou hypocrite, first cast out the beam out of thine own eye, and then thou shalt see clearly to cast out the mote out of thy brother's eye. So, you know, I really hope this video was edificational. You understand? Like I say, it happened to be plenty. That certain have a lot of classes I bring out, things that I touch on that I myself had to work on. Because the Most High have a reason why the Most High actually allow me to bring out our class. And while going through the class, I even learning while I going through the class, because it was for my edification first. It was for my edification first, and then it was for the edification of whoever it is listening to it after. Really and truly, always try to make sure that you learn from all these things that you're bringing out. If you bring out 100 videos, or 200 or 300 videos, and you're not trying to live according to the things that you're teaching, then you will be classed as a hypocrite. You understand? You can't always be quick to like correct somebody else, and you ain't trying to work on your own stuff. Alright, and with that, I like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahushai, double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well, and salutations to the Akim around the world that pushes truth and sincerity. Shalom.